lots of options. I can tell you like the kids to be in one area and the adults to be in the other.
Behind the glittering smile of David Bromstad, the star of My Lottery Dream Home, lies a story you've never fully heard. He's faced brutal bullying, heartbreaking loss, shocking lawsuits, and battles that nearly broke him, but every storm only made him shine brighter. How did a small-town dreamer rise from pain and rejection to become one of HGTV's most beloved icons? Stay with us as we uncover the truth. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because this journey is just beginning. David grew up in the small town of Kakado, Minnesota, in a traditional Scandinavian American household. From the start, he was different, sensitive, artistic, and bursting with imagination. He didn't fit the mold of his peers, and in the world of adolescence, being different came with a price. In high school, prejudice turned cruel. David endured taunts, isolation, and ridicule. One lunchtime, more than 600 classmates joined in a coordinated act of humiliation, mocking him openly in the cafeteria. Shockingly, even the principal, the very person meant to protect him, participated in the cruelty. David later described it as daylight hell. That moment carved deep scars. For months, he lived in fear, retreating into himself, with no safe place to share the pain. Depression followed him well into his 20s, while others his age explored the world. David was simply trying to survive, and yet, in that darkness, he found one lifeline: art. Drawing and painting became his safe space. Color was his language of healing. The bold, energetic designs viewers now recognize weren't just creative choices. They were born from pain, transformed into resistance. His art wasn't decoration, it was survival. Like many kids with sketchbooks full of imagination, David dreamed of Disney. After graduating from the Ringling College of Art and Design in Florida, he made that dream a reality, working at the most famous animation studio in the world. But fate struck hard. After an economic downturn, Disney laid him off. His dream job vanished overnight. Financially unstable and emotionally crushed, David faced a crossroads. Instead of giving up, he reinvented himself. In 2006, encouraged by a friend, he auditioned for a new HGTV reality competition, Design Star. Against hundreds of hopefuls, David stood out with his fearless use of color and magnetic on-screen charm. He not only made the finals, he won. That victory changed everything. HGTV gave him his own show, Color Splash, which became a hit, showcasing his vibrant designs that seemed to breathe joy into every room. Years later, another opportunity arrived: My Lottery Dream Home. With David as the host, it became one of HGTV's biggest successes. His humor, warmth, and deep empathy made viewers feel like they weren't just watching a show, but sharing in something magical. But even as his career soared, David's personal life unraveled. For over a decade, David was in a committed relationship with Jeffrey Glasgow. To the outside world, they looked solid. But in 2015, that love story collapsed in the ugliest way. Jeffrey filed a lawsuit accusing David of wild behavior, claiming he wasted shared assets on drugs, parties, and escorts. The allegations shocked fans who only knew David as HGTV's polished star. Most celebrities would fight back publicly, issuing statements, going on interviews, defending themselves. But David chose silence. No press conference, no angry tweets, just trust in the legal system. Months later, the truth came out. The court dismissed the case entirely, ruling the accusations baseless and ordering Jeffrey Glasgow to pay legal fees. For abusing the system, David emerged with his reputation intact, and his silence became his most powerful statement. He later shared a cryptic post: "I've learned that timely silence can be the most powerful action." It was a painful end to a long relationship, but one that proved David's resilience. As if heartbreak wasn't enough, tragedy struck closer to home. In 2016, David revealed that his father, Richard, was critically ill, suffering from severe heart problems. His heartbeat was dangerously irregular, his condition unstable. David's posts revealed the depth of his worry, not as a TV host, but as a son terrified of losing his dad. Around the same time, His best friend, Greg Gerard, suffered a massive stroke. Watching someone he loved lie helpless in a hospital bed crushed him. David admitted he had never felt so powerless. Two of the closest people in his life were fighting for survival, and he could only wait. These back-to-back crises left him emotionally drained. For the first time, David stepped back from the spotlight, quietly prioritizing family and friendship over fame. While his smile is the first thing people notice, David's tattoos are his truest diary. Every inch of ink tells a story. Disney runs deep in his soul, so deep that Mickey, Minnie, and Cinderella's castle are etched into his skin. Reminders of both childhood dreams and his early career at the studio. A rainbow flag tattoo proudly celebrates his LGBTQ+ identity. A lion marks his Leo zodiac sign. Phrases like limited edition and artist are stamped as personal mottos, constant reminders that he is one of a kind. Each tattoo is a chapter of his journey, a visual autobiography carved not on paper, but on skin. He gave up harmful habits, controlled his drinking, focused on health and clarity. He traveled to Norway, where a grueling mountain hike on his 50th birthday reconnected him to his roots and his sense of purpose. He began using social media differently, not to perform, but to connect. Posts shifted from event glamour to everyday simplicity. Cooking, gardening, painting, walking. And in Orlando, Florida, he poured his energy into creating his dream home, a 2,800 square foot mansion, every detail designed by him, every corner bursting with color and personality. More than a house, it was a statement. I've survived, and now I live on my terms. His style, flamboyant clothes, bold patterns, fearless hair became his daily declaration of freedom. He once said, "I dress based on my mood. Every day is a new way to express myself." And his career, still thriving. My Lottery Dream Home continues to be one of HGTV's most beloved shows. But David is more than a host now. He's a brand, with furniture lines, art prints, and partnerships that bring his colorful vision into people's homes. Today, David Bromstad is not just surviving, he's thriving. He's in a happy relationship with Nicolas Martin, a French massage therapist he met in Paris. Together, they share a quieter, grounded love that shows a side of David few had seen before: peaceful, content, and deeply human. He's spoken about wanting a family of his own, about one day becoming a father, about building a future not just of fame, but of love and legacy. Through it all, he remains a symbol not just for design, but for authenticity. As HGTV's first openly gay host, he has inspired countless people to embrace who they are without apology. David Bromstad's story is proof that pain can be turned into power and struggles into strength. From heartbreak to healing, he's shown us that authenticity always wins. Which part of his journey inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more powerful stories like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because every story we tell brings you closer to the truth behind the spotlight. Thanks for watching.